Good morning everyone, and I hope this video finds you well. I want to talk about something very sensitive and something which is still in Kenyans' minds. Many people are still discussing this issue, and I felt that I should point out some sorry for that, very sensitive things and very sensitive points about this issue. On Wednesday, June 14th, the Kenyan Parliament sat for the second reading of the Finance Bill 2023, and a vote was taken among the MPs to find those who are supporting and those who are rejecting the bill. And unfortunately, the yes section of the MPs passed the bill, and majority were ODM members. And after this incident, I tend to think that Azimio members intentionally, and I mean intentionally, ignored their responsibility of legislation, and they facilitated the passing of the bill. One of the important reservations of a member of parliament is being present and participating in legislation. Being present in the parliament means that the member of parliament is committed to the cause, and after being present, the member of parliament is obliged to debate bills. I followed a tweet yesterday, a tweet listing members of the Azimio caucus who voted no. And you know, Azimio is a coalition of 23 parties. While following the tweet, I made a summary of these MPs according to their party membership. Then I compared the same with the total number of MPs in the parties. Now my summary looks like this. When I look at those who voted no in terms of parties, and I hope you take a pen and you just make a table of party members who voted no and the total number of MPs in that party. Now I started with ODM. When looking at the tweet, 42 ODM MPs voted no. 42 ODM MPs voted no. That means that they rejected the bill. And according to the Kenyan Parliament, I checked on the Kenyan Parliament website, ODM has between 85 and 89 members of parliament. So out of, let's say, 89, only 42 ODM MPs voted no for the Finance Bill 2023. That is ODM. Jubilee is also a member of Azimio, and during the Finance Bill voting on Wednesday, only 3 Jubilee MPs voted no to reject the bill, and Jubilee has 27 MPs. That is from the information I retrieved from the parliament, although there are some sources saying that Jubilee has 30 MPs. So out of, let's say, 30 MPs in Jubilee, only 3, and I mean only 3, voted no to reject the finance bill. Let us look at Wiper. Wiper Party, 17 MPs voted no on the finance bill, and Wiper has a total of 20 MPs. So out of 20, 17 voted no. Up to that point, I think Kalonzo and Wiper Party did a very good job. Out of their 20 MPs, 17 of them voted no to reject the finance bill. Comparatively, ODM, out of a total of 89, only 42. That is a half. Let's say half, yes. Half voted for the finance bill. And Jubilee, out of 27, only 3 voted no for the finance bill. I hope you can see that Wiper Party and Kalonzo did a very good job in siding with Kenyans. When I look at DAPK, which is also a party within Azimio, out of 5 MPs elected on that party ticket, 4 of them voted against the finance bill 2023. There also you can see that DAPK did a very good job in opposing the finance bill, and majority of the elected members and nominated members did a good job. When I look at KANU, out of 5 KANU MPs, only 1 voted for Azimio to reject the finance bill. When I look at UPA, out of 2 MPs, only 1 voted against the finance bill. When I look at UPA, out of 2 MPs, 1 voted against the bill. And when I look at KUP, that is of John Lonyangapuo, only 1 voted against the bill. And there were 3 independents who voted against the bill out of 12. Now you can see from my summary that ODM led the move in failing the Azimio team. ODM played a significant role in making the bill pass. I think ODM MPs should up their socks. They should up their game, because being absent during debating, that is, to me, a gross misconduct. That is a gross misconduct to the party rules. Every MP has a responsibility to be present during bill discussions, and every MP has a responsibility not only to be present during bill discussions, but to be present in Parliament when the law requires them to do so. Claiming that you never knew that voting was going to take place, that is why you are absent. I think that is so unruly for Honorable Babu Owino, who yesterday I saw claiming that he got a communication from the speaker, Moses Wetangula, that voting was not going to take place, and later realized that there was voting on the finance bill during second reading. So I think ODM MPs should be considered, and they should be considered the primary players in the success of the bill. from our summary, you can see that half of ODM MPs never voted for the bill. Half, and I mean half of ODM MPs never voted for the bill. So when I hear ODM MPs talking about, before the voting, I was keen on some ODM MPs, and they were strongly talking about rejecting the bill, when it comes to parliament. And what I saw on Wednesday shows the opposite. The majority of the MPs who are talking about rejecting the bill never showed up. They were absent during the voting process. So to me, I believe, and I must argue, that ODM party played a major role in the success of the bill. Although they never voted yes, but being absent during the bill discussions and being absent during the voting process shows that they technically supported the bill. That is my take from all the happenings since Wednesday 14th. I don't know what you think about the role of ODM and Jubilee and other smaller parties within Azimio in making the bill pass. I don't know what you think, but for me, ODM led the delegation that successfully ensured that the bill passes. It is a pity, and I think ODM should be blamed for everything, for their absence during the voting process. They should be blamed for everything. If there is one to be blamed, then I think ODM and the party leadership should be top in the list. That is my take. I don't know what you think. Share your thoughts in the comment section, and then we shall see how the blame varies between or among the parties within Azimio. Thank you, and have a very good day.